Welcome back to Tune In Tuesday. I am very excited to be with you, particularly that we are back in our skin center. Right now, I'm in our consultation room, and you can see behind me that we have a myriad of products from skincare to cosmetics that people have left behind after they've gone through our skin awareness class. And many of you have already gone through that with us in the past. What it indicates is that there's a lot of confusion in our industry, meaning in the beauty industry. Many people selling products, many people advertising, and as you know, the GINAMARIE philosophy is if you don't see a change immediately, why would you buy the product? And education is the cornerstone of who we are as a skincare and cosmetic company. So today we're going to cover how to test, how to know whether our cosmetics are clean, how to test for them. And in our last episode, I touched upon the importance of using clean cosmetics. So today, we're going to take it one step further, and I'm going to show you, and for some of you, I'm even going to remind you of how to know whether your makeup is clean or not. So, a few little rules. Number one, water should be the number one ingredient. And we want our cosmetics to be water-based. So, oil and water don't mix. So when we go ahead and mix our makeup in with the water, it's going to let us know if there's oil in there or if it's water-based. And how are we going to know that is how well it mixes, how well the pigment mixes in with the water. So let's begin with our foundation. First of all, just a little recap. Foundation should be water-based. Foundation, liquid foundation we're talking here, should be very light, as if you're wearing nothing. It's there to blend the hues of the skin together and not to create a new face. It's there to give an even skin tone and to protect the skin. And as you know, the GINAMARIE foundation, the main ingredient is water, and then we have aloe vera in there. And aloe helps to calm the skin, it protects the skin, and it seals it from the environment to keep it safe and healthy and also moisturized. We also have vitamin E and vitamin A. So let's begin. What we want to do is take two little beakers. We're going to fill them with water, about halfway. And this is just regular tap water. We're going to take two foundations, one being GINAMARIE. Let me just shake this up real well here. We're going to carefully, and this is what you want to know how to, not too much do you want to pour in. So very slowly, we're going to pour this in, one drop. Oops. And you can see there, as I stir, what do we have there? Just color and water. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for the pigment of the color to mix in with the water. And you always want to check the bottom there to see if there's any debris. And here, it just mixes beautifully. So let me show you what doesn't mix properly, how to know. We're going to take a foundation, someone that someone left behind on our shelf there, and we're going to put a drop in. I'll just get one more. And you clearly see before I mix, and some of the water's changing color, but you can see the debris and on the bottom how that floats. If you use a foundation that does that doesn't mix well with the water, remember, there are 2,800 openings per square inch of skin. So we take this foundation, we use terrific skincare. So you use the GINAMARIE skincare line, and then we take a foundation that is not water-based and we rub that into 2,800 openings. So what happens? The pores fill up. We can get blackheads, enlarged pores, milia, whiteheads, acne, fine lines and wrinkles become deeper by adding that extra buildup, extra weight on the skin. So we want to make sure that our foundation mixes with water. And this is the GINAMARIE, and this is another brand that does not mix well. So that's rule number one with liquid foundation. Let's move on to blushes and eyeshadows. All blushes, all eyeshadows are pretty much made up of the same thing predominantly. Eyeshadows are smaller, a variety of color. And our blushes, of course, are larger in size, and they tend to be more on the neutral pink, peachier side of the color spectrum. So what we want is to take either at home, you can do this, a little saucer, a little lid to a jar. Here we're going to take our testing tray, and I'm going to pour some water in here. And we're going to take a little bit of the blush and eyeshadow and see if it mixes. How do we tell? Again, there's no difference between blush and eyeshadow. They're the same thing. So we're going to take a blush, and we can pretend this is an eyeshadow as well. But I want you to see how the pigment changes color in there, okay? You can see that it mixes. And then we're going to take a blush from someone else. We're going to chip a little off in there. Let's get that. And you can see how this will float. It doesn't mix well. And what that indicates is there's oil in there, because oil and water don't mix. So what we want the pigment of the color to change, and we want everything to blend well. So let's take for an example, if you use a blush that doesn't mix well with water, same thing, you're going to get enlarged pores, acne, lines and wrinkles. And remember this with lines and wrinkles, the majority of premature aging is due to the products that we put on the skin that add weight to the skin. So it makes a natural line look deeper. And of course, the second part is sun. When we have overexposure to the sun, that's going to increase lines and wrinkles. So our blush, we want to mix well, so we create none of that buildup on the skin and we don't plug those pores. If you use an eyeshadow that doesn't mix well with water, we're going to get lines around the eyes. And where do women mainly age? The eye area. And we have to give some thought to this. Why is it? Why do women age predominantly in the eye area? Eyeshadow, eyeliner, eye mascara, eye cream, eye concealer, eye pencils. It's all of the things we're eye makeup remover. All of the things we're putting on the eyes, if they're not compatible with water and compatible with skin, we end up having problems later on down the road. Now, mascaras. Mascara should come off with water. If you use a mascara that's oil that doesn't come off with water easily, waterproof, you're going to cause lines and wrinkles around the eyes. But more importantly, waterproof mascara can make the eyelashes brittle. And I have seen over the years young girls whose eyelashes have been broken or have lost their eyelashes because of waterproof mascara. All mascara should flush easily from the eyes. As far as lipsticks, lipsticks are a little trickier to test because there's wax in them. All lipsticks have wax of some sort to keep the color on our lips. If it has a heavy wax in there, they're going to cause lines around the lips. They're going to cause blackheads around the lip line. So I always tell my clients, for lipsticks, if you do not lick your lips, because licking lips can make them very dehydrated, if you are finding that you have more lines in your lips, dryness, most likely it is the lipstick that you're using. So here is the rule of thumb. Most women wear a foundation. They wear a blush and an eyeshadow. And again, we're going to pretend that this is both a blush and an eyeshadow here. And let me just take my little Fitbit off here. We're going to pretend that this is a blush and an eyeshadow. Okay? And they wear a mascara. That's the average. And here is the rule. We're going to take a little paper towel here, add some water, and we're going to wipe. If your makeup does not come off with water, you're using the wrong thing. All makeup should come off with water. It's not necessary for a makeup remover. Everything should flush easily from the skin. When we use water-based makeup, it's going to adhere to the skin better. It's going to last longer. It's your oil-based makeup that tends to fade and we have to reapply. And many times why companies, manufacturers will put more oil into their blushes and eyeshadows and foundations, etc., is because you use it up faster. The reorder is more. So water-based makeup is going to last longer on our skin and it's going to last longer in our container. So to finish off Tune In Tuesday, remember everything should come off with water. You should look and feel like you don't have a drop of makeup on. Makeup is there to enhance your natural beauty. Until next time, have a great day.